Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the KWM Gutterman World Singles and Doubles Open Racquetball Championships presented by R&B Sales. For the IRT, I am Fabio Soto, joined by Sam Schultz and Rodrigo Mendoza. Sam, interesting matchup. Thomas Carter versus Diego Garcia. What's your outlook on this one?
Yeah, very interesting matchup. Obviously, if you haven't seen Thomas Carter play before, he is a lefty. And he did not have to qualify to get here. He started in the main draw. As far as Diego Garcia, he had to qualify to get here. Although he is the young up-and-comer, one of the young up-and-comers on tour. Definitely a little bit quicker than Thomas Carter, hits a little bit harder. So it should definitely make for an interesting matchup here between the number 12 seed out of Illinois, Thomas Carter, and the number 21st seeded Diego Garcia.
So Thomas Carter trains at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness over there in Lombard, Illinois, just out of the Chicago area, and a very experienced guy on tour. We don't see enough of him on the broadcast, but we know Thomas Carter very well. Diego Garcia, of course, representing the country of Argentina. He's originally from Bolivia. He's from Cochabamba originally. Is like you said, Sam, a little faster, a little harder. But you know what I like about him? His swing. He's a really strong, full swing where you can see him blast that ball, because even though he's not as physically big as you can see, he's got a good arm on him, and you'll see it right now.
Yeah, and as we have a couple seconds before this match starts, love to give you an update on the final match of our 9 o'clock time slot. The 20th seed, Elias Nieto, defeated the number 13th seeded Alan Natera in an 11-9 tiebreaker.
That's an upset.
Shocking right there. Meanwhile, on our court, Garcia on the board first. Carter, backhand setup, puts it down. Get himself in the box for the first time this match. Carter in the box, second serve. Garcia stepping up all the way to that encroachment line to cut that one off and put pressure on Carter. Two serving one. Carter has to go up top. Garcia looked to be aggressive to the forehand of Carter.
Carter
just skipping that one.
2 points given to Diego Garcia by unforced errors from Thomas Carter. Couple skips. Clarification from the referee. Clarification on the score by the referee. We have, of course, in the corner of Diego Garcia, Carlos Cuadri, head coach of Argentina Racquetball.
Short serve right there by Diego Garcia. Like Diego, still being aggressive, shooting that hard Z serve to Carter's backhand. It's been all Diego Garcia very early on in game number one. This time to the forehand of Carter.
Look at the
Garcia
speed of,
there.
Look at the speed of Garcia, though.
Yeah, he is all over every ball that Thomas Carter hits.
That's another unforced error in the hands of Thomas Carter.
Yeah, you think Thomas maybe trying to do a little bit too much? Overswinging just a little bit. All of that is forced by the speed and athleticism of Diego Garcia. This time he tries to go to the forehand of Carter, mixing it up, not letting Carter get comfortable. and he serves very quickly after he receives the ball in the box.
Another unforced error on the hands of Thomas Carter.
Diego Garcia grabs the ball, gets in the box, and starts his service motion immediately after getting in the box. Short serve right there by Diego Garcia. That time a great Z serve right there. Forehand setup. Garcia takes it down. Good hands in the front court by Carter.
And he's utilizing that speed in his favor. I mean, he's attacking Carter's backhand, which is good. But, you know, I'm seeing just a little bit of inconvenience there for Thomas Carter. He's shooting uncomfortable.
And Diego Garcia doing the absolute opposite of that, shooting very comfortably. Thomas Carter will take a timeout. We will too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here in 1 minute on IRT Live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from Denver, Colorado. Diego Garcia with an impressive 8-0 start. A lot of unforced errors there. What are your thoughts on this timeout, Sam?
A lot of unforced errors by Thomas Carter. Good time to take that timeout. And if you noticed, the score here is very similar to the score in our last match, a 7-0 start by Eric Trujillo. The young guns right now over the veterans in the round of 64. That one just out of the reach of Diego Garcia. Gets Thomas Carter back in the box.
That's an unforced error there for Diego Garcia toward point number 1 for Thomas Carter.
And 7-0 was the time in which Jaime Martel started scoring points in that game number 1. Now here at 8-0, Thomas Carter starts to score some in game number 1 of this match. Diego Garcia stops the bleeding, however.
You know, Diego's not exactly a big guy, but his reach, his arms are really long. So if you see his arms go almost down to his knees.
And he's also a very young gentleman, allowing him to get to balls very quickly, track them well. This time forehand setup for Carter. Takes it down the right-hand side for a winner.
That's a good decision right there in Carter. That ball just conveniently hit that corner. That crack just went down. Carter with the serve at 8-1.
Short serve. Second serve here for Thomas Carter. Set up backhand side by Diego Garcia. Great shot right there by Garcia off of his backhand, a blistering shot.
I thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Remember, like our post, share our feed, keep following us on social media throughout this fantastic Friday. Round of 32s right now, round of 16s later on today. Down the line, backhanded winner for Garcia. 9-1.
It is all Diego Garcia here in game number 1. Great return of serve right there by Thomas Carter, however, able to step over and comfortably take his forehand cross court.
Good cross court shot there by Carter to Diego's forehand.
Second serve upcoming for Carter. Diego steps up to cut this off. Great reaching get by Garcia. Carter goes cross court. Another good get by Garcia. A third one off the back wall, but it'll be a setup for Carter. Forehand
Look at the speed of Diego Garcia. Unfortunately, he can't do nothing about that, but he's just setting the rhythm in motion for what's coming up next.
Would love to see Thomas Carter start using some angles on his serve. Right now, it's just been straight in, allowing Garcia to take a comfortable backhand with it.
What a good, well, actually, that's a great backhanded down the line winner. Very solid shot by Carter.
So now Thomas Carter, 3 points on the scoreboard here, and that is a great shot right there off the back wall by Diego Garcia. Able to get a racket on it, hit it nice and low towards the front wall. Saw Thomas Carter already use his timeout, but he's starting to gain a little bit of traction here halfway through game number 1. It's a great Z serve by Garcia. It'll give him a setup forehand side. Great reach and get by Carter. And an amazing backhand while stepping away from the ball by Diego Garcia.
And you know what? No surprise to hear that, see how Diego Garcia performs those overhead shots so well. Bolivia, they play a lot of outdoor racquetball as well. And he does those very, very good.
Yeah, they just had the Bolivian Open for outdoor racquetball. Saw Camarado Moscoso participate in that.
Carlos Keller, Kadim Carrasco, Roland Keller.
And it looked to be a very fun event for them.
And you know what? I talked to, I think it was last night, I talked to Kadim Carrasco and Conrado Moscoso about it. And they tell me that the regular, the dominant outdoor players are not happy that the racquetball players are now playing outdoor. And they're winning the tournaments and they're winning the prizes. So they're not happy. They're like, we're not very welcome, Fabio. And I'm like, well, if you're good, you're good.
Yeah, and you take that back to what we saw about 2 years ago when Camarado Moscoso played one of his first outdoor one-wall events in
Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas.
And actually, in Vegas, he won the event in the 3-wall in the men's pro. Timeout taken by Diego Garcia. We'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back after a minute on IRT Live.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.
My name is Jake Brenbeck and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want, there's really no stopping you. And
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Carter to the serve. He's trailing 5-10.
Yeah, we look at this, Fabio. Very interesting. Looks about the same as our last match did between Jaime Martel and Eric Trujillo.
Well, you know what? Eddie Garcia right there in that shot down the line. And Thomas Carter was there, but that ball was so far low he couldn't reach it. Good effort.
Great shot right there by Thomas Carter off the back wall. Great snap of the wrist by Garcia to get that one cross court. It'll award him a setup. Carter able to track it well
Overhit again.
Plum set up in the front of the court by Eric Garcia. Put down very nicely.
Diego Garcia. You got to love Diego's right now, his effort. He's making the smart plays. He's making the smart move. Carter back in the box. You know, he's trailing 5-10. You know, this game started really quick. Remember that 08? And now we're at 5-10. It seemed like it's recovering the normal pace of a pro game.
Yeah, Carter starting to settle in pretty well, going back and forth, exchanging blows with Garcia right now. Good serve by Garcia and a better return by him as well. Carter unable to catch up with that one off the back wall. Garcia has been serving well this whole match, maintaining control of center court.
And you know what I like about him? He's a very smart player. For his age, he's a very smart young player. And I like that about him. He just thinks his shots very well. He doesn't overhit. He knows when he needs to just touch the ball, and he knows when he just blast it. Serve, Garcia. Thomas Carter taking his time to take a little breather here. Eddie Garcia. Right now, down to 2. Boom. Back wall.
That's a great shot right there by Garcia, trying to get himself back in center court. Carter making it hard for him.
Again, wide angle. The right shot for Garcia, who's now at 13, serving 5.
Set up backhand of Garcia. Great get right there by Carter.
Down the line winner, just blasting it. How far was that, Sammy? 3 feet up in the air, he hit that ball, maybe something a little bit more?
At least 3 feet in the air, able to bring that down very well. Now, game point opportunity number 1 here for Garcia.
Ooh, was that an ace? No.
Crack ace.
Yes, it was. An ace called by the referee, Jaime Martel. Players take a 2-minute break, and we will too, as Garcia tries to close this 1-2 on IRT Live.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM GUTTERMAN Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr. in the early 1960s, this family-owned business has thrived through 3 generations to continue building the highest quality portable gutter forming machines in the world today. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and nationally recognized as experts in the gutter industry. KWM's entire product line is manufactured at 2 state-of-the-art locations. Rockdale houses a 45,000 square foot CNC and assembly facility, and Shanahan houses a 15,000 square foot fabrication facility. Adhering to their family values, integrity, and a particularly homegrown way of doing business has made KWM a success story around the globe. KWM gutter machines are sold on 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. KWM offers one of the most extensive and sought-after lines of gutter machines available on the market today. KWM produces the Ironman line of gutter machines and currently offers 34 gutter profiles, with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most comprehensive warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We regret to inform you that Thomas Carter will not continue with this match. He reported to the referee, Jaime Martel, that he has a bit of a problem with his back and his hip, and unfortunately he cannot continue, Sam.
That is very unfortunate, but for Diego Garcia, he will be moving on into the round of 16s. We will see him later on today at 2 p.m. He will face the winner of Lalo Portillo and Cole Sendry. So for the IRT broadcast team, myself, Sam Schultz, my co-announcer, Fabio Soto, and our production crew of Pablo Farge and Rodrigo Mendoza, we are signing off. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 30 minutes with more action from Denver, Colorado on IRT Live.